The movie, oh my God, it's about a drama.
Okay, it's okay. Okay, yeah, you got it.
Okay, I'm making sure because I know you gotta go. Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm great. So how was your week? How was your week at work? How was, your week at home?
Well, my week at work was not the best. I'm still having feelings of me not performing to my best ability and in result possibly losing my job. And I just want to specify when I say losing my job, I don't feel like I'm going to get fired. I feel like I'm going to lose my position. I'm going to get demoted basically because I'm not performing up to par. At home, I'm having trouble with my son still. They're just being very restless and very disobedient to the point where I feel like I'm not getting any rest at all. So,
Okay, so do you feel like what you're dealing with at home, is that being brought to work? And is that, hindering your ability to perform well?
of course, yeah.
Okay, so let's first of all just talk about home. Okay, so we're gonna take a minute to separate the two and talk about home. What is it that your children aren't doing?
My children, they aren't listening. They're teenagers, so they feel the need to hang out with their friends a lot more than I want to allow them to. They're, of course, interested in girls, and I just feel like they're getting themselves involved in things that's going to hinder them once they become adults. So I'm trying to my best to shield them from possibly getting a girl pregnant or getting in trouble with the law, and I feel like my efforts are they're working right now, but I feel like I'm not going to be able to keep up with it.
So when you say efforts, do you try to talk to your children? Do you try to educate them about why you don't want them to do things they may want to do?
Yeah, I talk to them all the time, but in their head, I'm just being mean, and I don't understand.
Okay, so maybe let's look at this. Have you evaluated yourself and looking at the tone you may talk to them in, or the setting you may talk to them in, or the mood they may be in? Have you considered that?
I don't really consider all of those factors.
Okay, well maybe that's something that you should consider. Are you starting off in the wrong tone to make them feel like you're attacking them to where they have to defend themselves? Or, are you talking to them at a time to where they're already in a bad mood? Or are you talking to them at a time where it's just not the time and the place for that? So I just want to give you a little bit of homework with that and just kind of evaluate yourself and how your approach is to your children and see how that works. Okay? Now let's talk about your problems at work. What exactly aren't you producing at work that makes you feel that way? Because I do want to say that you have come a long way, because when we first started talking about this, you didn't know what it was that you weren't doing and why you felt like you were going to lose your job. Now you're telling me what it sounds like you're saying is, okay, I got my story mixed up. It's not that I'm going to lose my job, I'm just not performing well. So what is it that you aren't doing?
I'm missing a lot of details at work. My work requires me to be very detailed and to put pieces together that aren't given to me. I have to go find those pieces and put those pieces together, and I feel like I'm really missing those pieces, and I am at a supervisory level, and I feel like I'm going to be demoted because of me missing these important details, because my other co-workers are doing a better job at doing these things.
Okay, well, have you tried to pinpoint exactly what you are having trouble with and ask for help?
I mean, I don't really feel like I have anyone to ask for help because, like I was saying, I do have a boss, but I'm at a supervisor level, so I don't really have anyone to ask for help.
Okay, well, I do want you to consider, because it sounds like you got a little bit of pride in there with saying, I should know this. I've been given this position, so I'm expected to, perform in a certain way. But I do want to know that it is important for you to ask for help when you are unclear or do not understand something, because I am sure that your supervisor would rather you ask for help to understand the situation or help you get through a situation than you completely do it wrong. Okay, so that's something that I do want you to consider. Because it's possible that they will be willing to help you, and you never know how they may take that, because someone at a supervisor position or level normally doesn't go and ask for help. So by you doing that and sticking out, that might see that, you know, they may get a message that you're actually taking your job serious. Okay? And there's always room for improvement. I do want you to know that too. Do you agree?
Yeah.
So there's always room for improvement for anybody, because even maybe your bosses could improve and learn and, you know, from someone else. So never think that, you know, it's going to be too much if you go and ask your boss. So that's something that you may need to think about and consider. Okay, that might, you know, help lower your stress a little bit. The fact that you got clarification on that. And you might want to try, you know, working on those things I told you as well with your sons. But I do want to note that you need to work on one step at a time, okay? Don't try to, you know, overtask yourself. Work one step at a time. Okay, but one thing I do want to do is I want to give you a little bit of homework. Will you be willing to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not too much.
Okay. No, it'll never be too much. It's just a little weekly activity schedule, okay, that I want you to complete. And basically you need to write down your activities for